So, after years of Rita Ora denying that she was Becky with the good hair, she finally came out and confirmed that she was indeed the one Beyoncé was talking about and that Beyoncé worked overtime to destroy her career because of it. Apparently, Rita was the mistress that B caught Jay sleeping with back in 2016 and even made a whole album about it. Beyoncé did all that just to end up going back to Jay and taking her anger out on Rita instead of the man who actually made a vow to be committed to her for the rest of his cheating life. According to Rita, she was a victim of Jay, just like Rihanna was, and the reason she didn't spill all this tea when the entire mess was going down was because she knew folks weren't gonna believe her. Now, if y'all remember, Beyoncé had the world shook back in 2016 when she put Jay-Z on blast on her album Lemonade for cheating on her with a woman who she calls Becky with the good hair. In her song, Sorry, she angrily sang the lyrics. Looking at my watch, he should have been home. Today, I regret the night I put that ring on. He always got them effing excuses. I pray to the Lord, you reveal what his truth is. I left a note in the hallway. By the time you read it, he only wants me when I'm not there. And towards the end of the song, she gave us a description of the woman Jay cheated on her with when she sang, he better call Becky with the good hair. Now, obviously, this got folks talking because now everyone was trying to figure out who Becky with the good hair was and why she allowed Jay to blow her back out, knowing well that he was a married man. It wasn't long before people started speculating that Becky with the good hair was Rita Ora. At the time, Rita was signed to Jay-Z's Roc Nation, so that's pretty much where the rumors started from. And people ran with it. Rita made it worse when she posted a photo on Snapchat of herself wearing a lemon printed bra and a necklace that had the initial J on it. If people had any doubts about her being Becky with the good hair, they definitely didn't have any more doubts now. However, Rita claims she wasn't trying to be shady and that the whole thing was just one big coincidence. She said the necklace was actually an R, not a J, but it was flipped in the picture, and that's why it appeared to be a J instead of an R. I don't know about y'all, but a lot of people felt like the coincidences were just too much for it all to be just a coincidence.
One of the things that obviously comes up a lot when Beyoncé had her album was a mysterious woman called Becky with the good hair who allegedly Jay-Z had cheated with her.
Yeah.
And then at some point in 2016, with Lemonade in the air, you posted a picture of yourself with lemons on your bra and a J around your neck.
It literally was a coincidence. I didn't even think about it. I swear. And it wasn't a J, it was an R. They flipped it around and then it looked like a J.
That was in no way designed to
No, it had
sort
nothing,
of
no, that was
intrigue or...
No, that was my own design with an underwear company called Tazenis that I was working with. This is what I mean, man. Pinch of salt. You've got to take things with a pinch of salt. And that's what's insane. I had to just kind of sit through that until a good friend of mine, Katy Perry, gave me a hilarious badge that said, not Becky.
Now, Beyoncé might have not addressed it, but word on the street is, even after she took Jay-Z back, she was still angry with Rita and blackballed her. This explains why Rita hasn't had a hit in years. But here's the thing though, even though Rita is just now coming out to spill all this tea about what Beyoncé did to her, people are telling her to shut up about it and actually be grateful because Beyoncé could have easily done worse to her outside of just blackballing. If y'all remember, Jay-Z was rumored to be cheating on Beyoncé with a woman called Kathy White back in the day, and word on the street is Beyoncé allegedly had her unalived while she was literally pregnant with Jay's kid. Jaguar Wright claimed a while ago that when Kathy died, Beyoncé and Jay had the autopsy report manipulated, so her cause of death would be labeled as a brain aneurysm. The popular journalist Liz Cronin jumped on X back in 2017 and accused Jay of deleting Kathy. She said at the time, when Kanye West says Jay-Z has I believe he's talking about the people who killed Kathy White.
Hey, God, Jay-Z, I know you got please don't sit him at my head. Just call me.
When Diddy got incriminated, she came back to reply to her 2017 tweet, and she was still convinced that Jay and Beyoncé were involved in Kathy's death. She said, note the date. Hey Jay-Z, I was the reporter who talked to your alleged mistress right before she died / was deleted. I know everything. I know what you did. Go F yourself, your time is coming. Maybe you and Diddy can share a prison cell together. Justice is coming. She added, it's only a matter of time before Spirit cooking Jay-Z is exposed like Diddy. There's a reason Kanye said Jay's got murdered. I would know. He's evil to the core. I pray there will be justice for Kathy White one day. The false idols will continue to fall. Mark my words. This got the ball rolling, and people started to look into her death more, and baby, there were a lot of inconsistencies. The popular blogger at the time, Hollywood Street King, took it upon himself to investigate Kathy's death, and interestingly enough, he was the first to break the news about her and Jay's affair. At the time he broke the news of the affair, he posted this article that read, there's a juicy little rumor bubbling under right now claiming Jay-Z is boning one of Claudia Jordan's homegirls, a chick named Kathy Coriana White. According to Diary of a Hollywood Street King, Jay's been smashing for a while. Enlarge this picture and you can just make out Kathy and Claudia standing just to the left of Jay. Too close for someone not in his inner circle. Sips tea. And if you zoom into the photo, you can actually see Kathy turning up with Jay-Z, Diddy, and Claudia Jordan. Now, as I said, Hollywood Street King took it upon himself to launch an investigation into the whole thing, and he came through with all the receipts. He even went as far as speaking to one of the NYPD officers who were involved in investigating this mess, and he put up an article detailing everything that actually happened. The article read, yesterday, I got the news that Kathy Michelle White had suddenly passed away, so I quickly began my investigation, and guess what? Kathy did not die from a brain aneurysm as reported widely around the internet today. According to an NYPD detective who told me, Kathy's cause of death is uncertain. And later today, we will have the autopsy and toxicology reports. Right now, the death is considered suspicious. A 911 call came in from an apartment on 130th West 19th Street in Manhattan. Ambulance came and took Kathy because she was sick. They took her to Beth Israel Hospital, and that's where she expired. It was too early to be speculating that an aneurysm killed her. They will be doing an autopsy later today to check out her cause of death, but someone might have given Kathy a bad drug. So they'll do a toxicology, and we'll have to wait 2 weeks for that report. 2 weeks prior to her death, Kathy was contacted by a major tabloid that was investigating the Jay-Z connection. She gave them a little information to go on, but according to one of our sources, following her conversation with the tabloid, she called Jay and told him that she was gonna go public with their affair for a price. This all happened in the last 2 weeks. Then little more than 48 hours after the announcement that Beyoncé was pregnant with Jay's baby, this young lady suddenly dies under suspicious circumstances. At the time that all this information resurfaced, Jaguar actually came out to confirm everything when she also said that the report about Kathy dying from an aneurysm was a lie.
Kathy White's life was taken unfairly. She actually died screaming. And the Carters are responsible. But one of them is just a little more responsible than the other. Question is, did Sean Carter delete his mistress, his pregnant mistress, because his wife was jealous? Or could it be possible that maybe his wife's temper is just a little worse than most people think? And maybe he just had to clean it up to protect the brand's sake. I mean, I'm just speculating.
But in typical Jaguar Wright style, she came back again and gave more details this time around. She pretty much confirmed the rumors and also accused Claudia Jordan of staying quiet about the alleged, despite her knowing for a fact that Jay was behind it. At some point, Jaguar even went as far as insinuating that the reason why Jay-Z deleted Kathy is because Beyoncé asked him to do it.
Think about Claudia Jordan right now. Claudia Jordan don't ever mention my mother name. She mentioned it yesterday. Talking about why people are afraid to come forward. You mean like you? You was Diddy girl. Corey was Jay-Z girl. Why don't you claim your friend? Claudia.
So, Jack, when you say...
When I say Corey, I'm talking about Kathy White.
Oh, yeah, that's what I was about to ask.
Jay-Z's pregnant mistress, who died of an imaginary aneurysm. Just like the woman who was best friends with Kim and Kimura, who wrote the book Bling and died as soon as it made the bestsellers list. Who the was these people supposed to go to? You can't go to the boss because the boss is you. And the boss's boss don't get no. Can't go to the authorities. They're all bought and paid for. You could try to get a special prosecutor, but they'll just pay somebody to reassign him to another case. Where the fuck you go when you get over by the industry? Nowhere. That's where you go nowhere, which is where people like me step in. You right? I go to Diddy parties to walk mother out, cause ain't nobody stopping me when I come. You, Sean.
Hey, man.
Weirdo.
Oof.
I don't get no what you got in your head, that neural link. You'll never outthink me. Ever. All I do is frustrate your AI. You can't quantify me. You can't even control your wife. You gonna handle a bitch like me. You can't even control that goofy bitch. You should have did a better job. Maybe she wouldn't have had to lose her mind on Kathy. Cause you ain't protecting you. you're protecting her. Wonder why?
Now, I'm not saying Beyoncé was behind Kathy's death, but people are definitely thinking that. And they are even saying Rita is lucky that all she got was a black ball, because she could have easily ended up like Kathy too. As usual, people had their own thoughts, like this person who said, "This couple is so shady and crooked. Seems like they're involved in so much dirty deeds, yet we keep glorifying this couple." Another person said Rita was supposed to be the next Rihanna. She never had quite a solid artist presence. I really like her song Poison. The lyrics are good and the video was visually appealing. But now I want to know your thoughts. What do you think of Beyoncé and Jay-Z allegedly taking out Kathy? And do y'all think Beyoncé is behind Rita's career never taking off? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And don't forget to click here to watch this other messy video.